From the depths of Chicago, live and direct, it's the Rico No Suave Show, starring Rico No Suave, with co-host Valerie Malesio, featuring special guests every Saturday. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here is Rico No Suave. Ritmo.
Welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome to the show. Yes, we are back. It's your boy Rico No Suave here on the 1-2-1-2, ready to go with each and every one of you guys. Bienvenido a todos, mi gente. You already know, man, it is March 19th. Ya tu sabes, mi gente. I am back and ready to go, and I hope you guys are ready to go with me as well, too. And alongside with me también is my co-host, Valerie Malesio. What's up, Valerie?
Hey, feliz sábado, mi gente. I'm enjoying this day. A little bit chillier today than it was yesterday, but that's okay. There's no snow on the ground. I'm happy.
Me too. You know, I'm really happy that there's no snow. You know, I mean, I really need to get back to, you know, La Isla. And
I prefer if there was more sunshine, but hey, there's no snow.
I prefer La Playa. I prefer all of that.
Right.
I prefer other things besides. I think we just need to take it, you know, to, you know, another island and go from there, and then I think we'll be even better.
Close your eyes. I'm on an island.
I know.
I'm on an island.
Well, welcome everybody. Welcome to the show. We got a full packed show for you guys today, but we have to get right into what we call the breaking news, everybody. So let's get right into it. On a radio piece, I mean, we do have breaking news, everything that's coming up, and ready to go and telling you exactly what's happening around here. But this right here, let's get it on. Unmute. All right, so breaking news: Davante Adams has been traded to the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm happy about this. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry, man. I'm really happy about this. You know why I'm happy about this? Because now I see exactly what it means to be in Green Bay when Aaron Rodgers doesn't have his number one receiver. But I'm gonna tell you like this. All of you Green Bay Packer fans that's been terrorizing us in Chicago, welcome to Chicago. Because now we're going to really see, we're going to really see what Aaron Rodgers is really all about his not wide receiver number one. But here's also another thing, too. And I have to tell you, all you Green Bay Packer fans, I love you because some of you are special to me, right? Some of you are special to me. And yes, of course, we give a big shout out to NFL alumni. She's on here. She said hi, guys. I know, and I have to say, you know, a lot of you Green Bay Packer fans, and it's cool that you're fans of them.
They got your permission, right?
So, yeah.
Okay.
Permission, yes. So, you know, when we heard about this trade, the number one thing we thought about was, it's about money with Aaron Rodgers. Because Aaron Rodgers came out with this diva type stuff. Hey, you know, I'm going to miss you guys, and I love you guys, and I'm going to go somewhere else probably that I'm crypting up my messages and blah, 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 right? And then all of a sudden, you hear later, hey, Aaron Rodgers, you signed $200 million for 3 years. You got your money now. Now he's coming back with, you know, two-piece suit, you know, and a fur on top, right? With glasses. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. With glasses, and he's feeling good. But, you know, the thing that he forgot about is
the game?
The game. He forgot about that he got to play a game with his players. So what they're doing is, the wide receiver says, you know, Aaron Rodgers, I'm your boy, man. I'm your boy. You throw to me about 90% of the time when we play the game. I need my money. They franchise tagged Davante Adams on a $20 million. He wanted to be, and don't get me wrong, he's a beast. I ain't gonna lie. I got to give him props. He's a beast. But they $20 million on what he did last year as far as almost at MVP caliber. but the MVP was really Aaron Rodgers, of course, and he paid for it, right? And he paid for it, and you know what happened is that Davante Adams was like, man, I've been here for all this time.
What about me?
And you guys don't even want to give me money, right? I'm like, well, bro, you got 20 mil. I mean, you like, give me that, right? I mean, let me get 20 mil, you know?
$5.
And then, right, let me get 5 on it, right? And I'm like, well, the 20 mil, of course, based off his value and based off his play, he didn't like that. So breaking news, he got traded to his good friend, another good friend of his, Derek Carr, in Las Vegas. He bought a home in Las Vegas as well, too. And I'm like, that's weird for something like that to automatically happen, you know? And when it happened, I was like, yeah, he's a gambler, too.
Right.
I'm like, yeah, I was like.
Right.
So,
how much of that was calculated risk?
Yeah. So, you know, and Davante Adams got his money. He's getting paid even higher now. So, and I'm happy about it. And he said he wasn't going to play on the franchise tag. And then, you know, I guess they say in the grapevines también, as the muchacho, he said, you know, ya me voy, I'm gone. I'm about to actually go somewhere else where I can go to Vegas, where all the money's at.
Your dream
and I'm going to go. Yeah, that's my dream trip.
job.
Yeah, that's my dream job. Yeah, and it's
One
just,
day we're
so
going to have
happened.
this show live and broadcast live from Vegas.
This is the only time that I will actually have to clap for a Packers fan. I mean, for a Packers, sorry, not for a Packers fan, for a Packers player moving on to somewhere else. Good job, Davante Adams. Good job.
Are you okay?
I'm good.
Do you need therapy?
No.
You going to be all right?
Hey, I have to tell you, Ryan Poles and Matt Eberflus, right? That cat, they doing some big things here in Chicago, so I got to give big shout-outs to them as well, too. It's a bear down life over here. But Davante Adams, thank you for the breaking news, and Chicago fans love you, and we wish you well.
Good luck.
Yes. All right, so now, everybody, we have the Women's History Month. The Women's History Month, everybody. Yes, it is celebrating Women's History Month. Todas las mujeres, we celebrate you each and every day, all day, every day. But when it comes to the history piece, I want to present to you guys, of course, that's going to be hosting this is my girl, Valerie Molestia. Let's go.
Hey, today's where we celebrate this amazing female, and this is actually a viewer's choice pick.
All right.
So she is the first Hispanic and third woman to be appointed to the Supreme Court as an associate justice of the Supreme Court. Her honor, Miss Sonia Sotomayor.
Eso. Viva Latino. Uh-huh.
So she was born in the Bronx, New York, 1954. Mm-hmm. Both her parents were from Puerto Rico.
All right.
She grew up in New York. She graduated high school in 1972 as valedictorian.
Nice.
So she was already on a good path.
Yes.
Since she graduated high school, she got a full scholarship to Princeton University. And it was at Princeton that she realized there wasn't much diversity at that college. Mm-hmm. There weren't many Latinx students and even less faculty. Mm-hmm. So that kind of kicked off her activism. She started to kind of rally, and she joined an organization which, as a result of all her activism, they were able to push the university to hire more Latinx faculty. Okay. And she also pushed to incorporate Puerto Rican history in the curriculum. Yes, so that's kind of amazing. Wow. And moving on from there, she was nominated in the United States District Court for the Southern District of New York in 1992 by the George Bush administration. This made her the youngest judge to join that court. She was about 38 years old at that time.
Oh, wow.
In 1992, and this is a picture of her.
Yes.
At that time when she was appointed.
All right.
Moving on, in 1998, Bill Clinton appointed her to the Second U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals. In 2009, President Barack Obama nominated her to the Supreme Court following the retirement of Justice David Souter. Her nomination was confirmed by the Senate in 2009 in a vote of 68 to 31.
Wow.
She was appointed.
Nice.
And because of that 09 nomination, it made her the third woman to hold the position, the first woman of color, the first Latina member of the highest court in this country.
Yeah.
Now that is an honor.
Yeah.
So in this photo, from left to right, you have Justices Sandra Day O'Connor, Sonia Sotomayor, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, rest in peace,
yes,
and Elena Kagan.
All
Those
right.
are those powerful women. I love this picture. So in addition to her Supreme Court position, she's also a passionate writer.
Yes,
Now, I had no idea about this. So she is an author of children's books. Her first book was called Turning Pages, which is an autobiography about her life. And her most recent book, Just Help, How to Build a Better World, which is Solo Ayuda, this book in Spanish, is the follow-up to her 2019 New York Times bestseller called Just Ask. Now, to quote her, this particular book, Solo Ayuda, really is just a continuation part of my life commitment as a justice to inspiring kids to know their power to change the world.
All right.
Her Honor, Associate Justice, Ms. Sonia Sotomayor.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
So this is a really great find. Thank you. I got to give a shout out to Daisy. I know she's on. She's the one who asked to. This is a viewer's choice. Thank you for recommending. It was such a great honor to do the research on her life.
Yes. Great job. Great job. Yes. And I really like this, I mean, celebrating Women's History Month. There's so much history, as far as with powerful women.
There's
and
so many
women that's actually just, working day to day, in general to make the world better también. So,
absolutely.
I think with this is that you have the guidance of history, right? You have the guidance of good people, good women that's actually doing great things that's out there, for the world in general, right?
And there's so many women that do so many amazing things.
I know.
It's hard to pick and choose, but the ones that I've been referred to, because I did offer the viewer's choice option, ask for people to chime in, who do you want to hear about? And I'm glad they selected her.
Yeah.
She's got a long history. I mean, from grade school to up to date. I mean, great.
Good stuff. All right. All right, so now it's time for me to introduce this gentleman here, because I have a big shout out to my man Carlitos for actually bringing him and introducing me to this gentleman here. He's upcoming reggaeton artist. And one thing is, directamente de Puerto Rico. He was born in Puerto Rico. And man, how can I say it? It's a Ibaro. It's like a barrio, And one thing is that I love my people from Cuba to Puerto Rico. It's just, we just have this attraction when it comes to music. But one thing about this gentleman is that when I actually listen to this gentleman's music, man, it just, and we're gonna be playing his video later today. But you're gonna definitely hear it. I'm gonna love it. But I want you guys to stand up, all Latinos. Put your hands in the air. Reggaeton Latino. This is what we do. Put your hands together for Axel Ramos. Yeah, Ramos. What's up, Papa? How are you, Papito?
Thank you for inviting me here.
Man, of course.
We're so glad you came down.
Yes, thank you.
We're gonna put it. We gotta put your profile picture up there. I need that profile picture. I need to see that, right? Because that picture right there, Papa. Papa. All right. I'm like, hey, I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it because. The reason why I picked this one is because as an artist, man, you show the creativity, but you also show, hey, I'm coming at you. I'm coming for you, world, right? And the reggaeton, industry, man, it's a welcoming thing. And of course,
that's a great photo.
It's a really great photo.
I do like it because the way he's kind of posed is kind of like, if you know, you know.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
if you don't know, now you know.
It gives that kind of vibe, Love it. Great.
All right, so welcome to the show, Papa, man. It's great to have you here. And any shout outs you want to give out to anybody before we get this interview started?
Yes. I want to shout out to my producer, Equality.
Equality.
If he's listening to this right now, hey, without you, none of this will happen. My team, this a crew of my barbers, because I'm a barber too.
Yeah.
Nice.
L and J Cuts, that they're listening to that right now, boys.
Yeah,
I know
so-
Caesar is a little mad because he's a Green Bay fan, though.
Ah, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
You out.
Okay,
You got it. But love you too. And I'm a family. My wife, that she's number one supporter.
There you go. Yes, so wifey. Yes. All right, man. So let's get right into it. So, we talked about, reggaeton, of course, is a big thing. And, it's just like, where it's hip hop, salsa, clásicos y todo. But when reggaeton actually hit, what was your influence to be able to say, hey, you know what? I want to become a reggaeton artist.
I want to say it grow on me because when I write, I can write for anything. I was in church a couple of years ago, and even when I was writing for like church music and all that stuff, like the beat is still like God. So I was like, hey God, did you let me play this?
Yeah.
And I was like, maybe, I don't know, It's like it's that beat behind everything,
Wow.
You're like, okay, but reggaeton is like, I want to say it's like it's in our blood.
Yes.
Like
Wow.
it's the same thing like
I
salsa.
love the way he explained that because
Yeah.
it's almost like he's like, I didn't really choose it. It chose me.
It chose
I was
me,
trying
yeah.
to write other things and the beat just kept coming in my head.
Yeah, it's like that's it. Ta. It's like esa clave. Don't want to get out.
Right.
That's a Latino clave. They don't want to get out of your head.
That's right.
And then with the reggaeton, I believe it's the same thing for me. And then that cash me. I don't know. I love reggaeton.
Yeah,
I
man.
love it.
I think I think también it's the ritmo, right?
Yeah,
it's the
el
ritmo
ritmo,
de todo,
yeah.
and then it's also the words that comes out of it. It's todo canciones y todo, man. It's like I have. It's either I'm talking about esta comida, I'm talking about mujer, or I'm talking about la iglesia, the church. Right?
Papa Dios.
I'm talking about in la calle. I'm talking about everything, right? But when it came to you in regards to writing, and of course it's good that you asked God first to say, hey, is this okay, Papa? Right? Is this okay? And then it just hit you. So while you were writing, what were you writing about?
It's depend the situation. Like I mentioned in other interviews before, I'm a barber, so sometimes customer open up with us things that they don't not open up with nobody.
Yeah.
So we're like, okay. And as a singer and as a writer, you're like, okay,
Wow.
that in a song, it might be good.
Right.
It's like, he don't know, but it might be good.
Open up this diary real quick.
It might be good in this song. Like, I can go that route, and then el tema is coming out. So it's like, okay, let me write this, boom. And then when I get home, I sit down, and then I go through, blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, I can write about that. And then I try to, sometimes I do the writing before the beat.
Yeah.
But I try to get the beat first, and then be able to say, like, you know what? Now this beat is good. This beat is talking to me. Like, one of my guys, he's like, do you hear what the beat is saying to you? I was like, man, you know what? Yes, I do.
Yes.
I do. I know what the beat is saying to me, and then for that, I can just write when the beat is talking to me.
Yeah.
Things like that. And then from that, I read like a little bit. Sorry, my customers, if they're listening to this right now.
They're like, dang, I'm not telling him nothing.
You are in one of my songs.
It's like, I think I need to switch barbers.
And it's okay. We won't tell nobody. I think what happens is as a barber, man, a big shout out to you, to the barbers as well too, man. You guys keep us looking fresh, right?
Yep.
When it comes to that, and there's a lot of things, of course, just like when the ladies go to the salon and all of a sudden y'all get your hair all fluffy and stuff, right? And what happens is,
Why we gotta be fluffy?
because y'all be doing like this, fluff all day, right?
And
Y'all look good, though.
that
Y'all
is
look
Gossip
good.
Central. Like you hear all the ponchinche.
That's a bochinche, I know. But see, that's what happens.
All the
But
cheese
for
there,
us,
everything.
for us men, that bond as well too. And of course, there's ladies that come in as far as to get a little line and stuff. But for the barber, man, it's like everything happens in the barber shop. From people coming and selling stuff,
It hit different.
socks, and the comida, the dulce.
I got a haircut, some socks today.
And then we have people that do sit in a chair though, right? And then we sit in like, man, bro. Oh man, this cat just gets on my nerves at home, right? This dog said, "Perrito, man, I need to get this dog. I need to sell this dog." He was like, "Oh, for real? Oh, okay, keep talking." But that's cool because it gives you motivation, right? It gives you motivation to continue to write songs. Is there a certain when writing as the influence? Did you have role models like that you look up to? Like, was there people that you looked up to when it came to you saying, "Hey, I want to continue in this industry because I look up to, por ejemplo, say, Daddy Yankee," right? Or is there any artista that you think that that influenced you?
Yes. Actually, yes. It's a couple of artists. Like, I like the way Arcángel do things because he inspired a lot of young artists and new artists to like push forward. And it don't matter if he's like if you're famous or not. Arcángel will grab you, do a song with you. He's the one who find Bad Bunny, but nobody was gonna give nothing to him. Arcángel grab him, boom, put him on the top, and to this day, Arcángel don't have one Latin Grammys.
Wow.
And then he's still doing the way he's doing it. I like the way he work. I like the way writers. I love writers. So I want to say Calle 13, Kendo, they're good writers.
Calle 13 is amazing.
Amazing
writer. That guy is amazing.
He's a writer. And I love writing. Freestyle is good, but me, I'm a writer, so I love writing. I love that.
Have you ever been to any Sensato? Sensato? Is it Sensato? Is it Que Lo Que? I love that song, Que Lo Que. Sensato is kind of like Calle 13, but it's just like when you hear the words, it's like, man, where did he get that from? Right? Where did that come from? Right? And it's like when you hear Calle 13, I love Calle 13, man. I love him, but Sensato is like that guy. He comes up with crazy stuff. I'm like, man, bro. I'm like, these guys are. I think he's a writer as well too, as far as what's his music. But I really like that though because as someone to be able to pick you up and put you on top like that, Bunny. That's amazing.
That's amazing.
That's amazing, Papa.
That's
amazing.
To come across people like that because a lot of people are afraid to share their platform.
Yeah.
They're afraid to give people room because they think they may surpass them, whatever. And if the cards are laid out, they're laid out. I mean, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. And I love people that kind of ride with the faith on that.
Yeah.
Growing up, did you have artists that you like? Do you remember your first concert or the first time you were like, "This is the type of music that I love"? Or versus any other music that you heard growing up?
Yeah, growing up, when I did my first performance was Paisajes Curé in Maunao, Puerto Rico, and I remember we just got one song. Me and my friend, we just got one song. We played the song, da 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 da. We were gonna open with this young two artists, Jose Luis Conde. They were a duo over there in Puerto Rico, and they were late. So the song was so good that we had to play it 2 times. we played 2 times because we only got one. Everybody was like, otra. Okay, let's do it again. So we did it again. We did it 2 times.
For the people that just got here.
I was like, we don't got another one, right? I told my friends, like, we don't got another one, right? We have to do the same.
Hey,
that's just like, when like...
It's not broken, you don't need to fix it. They loved it.
The cool thing about it is that, I just pictured it in my head, like, like at the end, it's like como la banda de combo, at the end, right? They all say, okay, everybody, adios, I see, veo, right? And then they go off, everybody say, otra, and then they come back on the stage.
Oh, man.
That's awesome, man. That's cool. That's really awesome,
That's
man.
a good opportunity, though.
Yeah.
They were running late, so...
Yeah.
For anybody who really wasn't paying attention the first time,
present to you, same guy for the same song.
I really like that, man, because I think what happens is that it gives you, of course, more exposure, right?
Yeah.
Instead of people seeing you and the people that just walked in, they saw it again, like, oh man, the concert just started, right?
Yeah.
And it
they would have left that party singing his song, singing the hook,
Whoever make it late, he got the app, you know.
Right?
He'll be able to listen to
So
it.
tell us about, we got a lot of people chiming in. Saludo mi gente. Thank you, man. We got Sharon Rodriguez. She said, Axel, with the, it's the fire, fuego, right? She got the fire icon on there. She says, saludo a Tato Marquez. Say saludo, un brazo. ¿Cómo está? Violeta's checking in. She's like, here we go, Green Bay. She lives in Green Bay.
It's okay,
area,
Violeta.
So
We know you're mad at Rico.
We got Pati Chula checking in, Pati Escobar, John T for free. What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Keep checking in. Don't forget to share this video. Let everybody know. You already know. And got my man, Rob Rough Cup Brown,
Hey,
the
what's
muscle
up,
guy.
Sam?
Yes, the muscle guy, the champion. Thank you, Papa. What's going on? All right, so, speaking of Puerto Rico, what was life growing up in Puerto Rico for you as a kid?
It's amazing. It was amazing. I miss it a lot. I miss it a lot because when you grow in Puerto Rico, for some reason you don't think. You do things like, let's go to the playa.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you grab a bike. Let's go. You don't got a bike? Okay, let's steal a horse. We steal the horse.
Hi, Chacho.
go to the playa. Have fun. Bring it back before the dueño find out that we steal the horse.
If you don't have a bike, go ahead and steal a horse.
Yeah, steal a horse and then go to the playa. But make sure you made it.
Yeah, so it's make sure you made it.
Make sure you made it. Things like that you cannot you cannot grab it, from here. Like you have to just be there and live it. Like you can just walk and then see a mango. It's like, okay, let's take this mango tree. It's not your mango tree, but you still grab it and then eat it there. Like, man, it's things like that they make you think like, man, I love Puerto Rico. Like, I miss it a lot.
Yeah.
Money-wise, as a barber is hard. Now in industry, it's going really far away from what it was, because I used to cut in my Marquesina, the parking spot that every house got in Puerto Rico, and I used to cut hair there for $5 a haircut. Okay. So you need to cut a lot.
Move your jacket away from the mic, so it won't hit. Okay.
You need to cut a lot to make $100.
Yeah.
But it was amazing. It's thank you for that I'm a barber.
Yeah.
And thank you for that I'm a writer too. I
it's
love
so
Puerto
beautiful
Rico.
out there.
Everything is
I mean, aside of all,
the ambience is amazing.
all of the, the thievery going on that he's mentioned, stealing mangoes, stealing horses. We can overlook that part.
Yeah. But that's cool,
beautiful
though.
beaches, and I get what you mean. It's the freedom.
It's a freedom.
It's the freedom over there. Like, you don't have so many rules and when you're in a city like this, some people ride bikes, but you meet people that have never even ridden a bike, living in a city environment. So I get it, the freedom, and it's so beautiful. I was married in Puerto Rico. I loved it out there. It's just so gorgeous. So I can imagine growing up.
Yeah, growing up.
At what age did you come here?
I was 20. I was 20. Yeah, I was 20, and when I moved here, it was fun. I like it. I like Chicago. I love Chicago. I think I've been to different cities. I went to Connecticut to live there for, I want to say, a couple of months. I was like, nah, they take me back to Chicago. I love the city. I love this city. I don't care what people say, like, oh, it's bad, gangbangers. I'm like, man, no, it's not bad at all.
Right.
It's not bad at all.
Right.
Don't listen to that.
Yeah.
So,
I know.
I'm going to go to some comments. So we have a Facebook user. Primo, thank you for saying your name so we know it's you. So Primo Cruz, he says, oh man, he's one of those that steal the horses. Laugh out loud. I'm telling my uncle. So I'm guessing they used to steal your uncle's horses, huh?
Sorry.
Hey, he brought it back.
We brought it back.
Oh, yeah.
He just borrowed it,
Probably was thirsty.
Horse came back all sad, thirsty.
What's wrong? ¿Qué pasó? Right? Tongue all out, right?
Oh my God.
That's cool. So in Puerto Rico, man, it's there's just, I think the cool thing as far as coming up, as far as with the kid, as far as what was like high school for you in
Puerto Rico?
In Puerto Rico, how was that?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Yeah, high school was good. High school was good, but when I was in high school, I was determined to be a barber already. So what I did is I dropped out of school, I finished night school, and when I was doing night school, I was going in the morning to barber school.
Barber school, okay.
So I
So
tried
you went to barber school out there?
Yeah, I went to barber school out there.
Okay.
So I was like, nah, I need to hurry up. I like this.
Yeah.
So I went in the morning. I was going to barber school, and then at 9 I was finishing my GD.
Good.
So I was like, no, I don't know. I don't like the school no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like school is different. Like over there, like I never been in school here, but what I heard over there, you still can get the. You still can get your pastelillo de pizza with your icy, you know? And it hit different. It hit different, right?
Totally different here. You already know that, right?
Yeah, it hit different.
Yeah.
And then the food in general is like amazing. Like you can really taste it different.
Do you miss the food a lot
lot.
over there?
Yes.
Is
I
there
do.
any, well, I don't want to call out places, but is there any place here that comes really close to what you had in
Puerto Rico?
Food-wise?
Yes. I want to say yes. There's a couple of places. I want to say
You can give us a list after the show.
Yeah.
No, don't say
We're not about to plug anybody, on the air. Call us for some advertising.
No, man, we talk about it. It's like, it's cool. I think.
I'm happy to get that list from you, though.
Have you been to Mayanao?
Yes.
Yeah, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's my place, Mayanao.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Thanks,
it's a
Sally.
lot of great places here in Chicago. There's a lot of places, like, of course, you got LA, you got New York, you got Chicago, right?
Yes.
Top 3, cities. Would you be able to, have you ever been to LA? Have you been to Miami or Florida and actually, like, went there and say, man, I could live here?
Yeah.
As well, or is it always been like Chicago? This is my spot. This is my home.
If I move somewhere from Chicago, because of music, will be Miami because it's the Latin industry is too much.
Yes, sir.
It's
Yes,
too
sir.
much,
Yes,
and then
sir.
all the best producers,
Yes.
Latin producers,
Yes.
and everybody's there. Actually, my last video was shot in LA, and I like it, but it's not like Chicago.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
I like it because it's hot, but
Yeah.
it's not like Chicago. It was traffic for no reason.
In LA, you said?
Yeah.
I love
You
that.
know,
Traffic
it
for no
takes
reason.
For no
an
reason.
hour. It takes an hour to get to anywhere in LA.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it just depends on the time of day. And I explain that to people. I'm like, you do realize that this drive
I
can
can
take
tell.
30 minutes or it can take 3 hours, depending on the time. Oh, but you know what? There's always another way to go. No, there's not another way to go. It's not like Chicago. You are not on a square grid.
Right.
You are
right.
stuck there in traffic for 3 hours.
Until you get out.
Right.
Right.
If it's 4:30.
Yep.
Wow.
So
It happened to us
I love how you said that, traffic for no reason.
for no reason. Yeah.
It is
We're
no
like,
reason for
okay,
it.
we like when we were there, we're like, okay, we're gonna eat now, and they were like, okay, we get out of here, and then we can go to the city. I'm on my way there. We can stop anywhere. We got stuck, and we were there for an hour. We were like, we should have stopped and that make it easier there, man. We should have stopped there, man. I look at my friend.
Chicago's an awesome city. I mean, it does pull you back in.
Yeah.
I try to move back to the West Coast. I moved to Arizona for a little while, and I came right back. It's just everything you want is here. Like
Pull you back.
Yeah.
It pulls you back.
Yeah, a crazy thing that wouldn't pull me back is the
Vegas?
weather. The weather.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vegas is my spot. I mean, everybody knows. And Miami, right? Miami también.
I
I
love
mean,
Miami
of course, that's
I love
that's
Miami.
that's the spot. But I think just being in the weather itself, with tropical people, is just more of like, I need to not be here when it's cold. Let me just get a summer.
Well, that's
house.
why everybody swears
Right,
they're gonna
at the side,
leave.
right? A summer house where I can just go and
Right.
do what I have to
You're
do.
gonna be a
and then come
snowbird.
back.
They call that snowbird season.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Snowbirds
exactly.
will leave in the wintertime when the snow comes down and
That's
go.
every day for me.
Anything under what? 70 degrees? He's like, it's just too cold.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy how that happens. So, Cesar Chavez is checking in. He said, you better come back to the shop. I need a haircut for the video shoot tomorrow. What's up, Cesar?
That's a Green Bay fan.
That's a Green Bay fan. All right, Cesar, man. We love you too, Papa.
You guys get, surgical with that straight razor.
Man.
Like, oh gosh.
Yeah, I'm like, okay.
I walked in there and I've asked the guys, I don't know, not your shop, but, I say, hey, I got to go outside. Can you do my eyebrows? Woo! fire.
Yeah.
I feel good.
Yeah, technology do change in barbershops, right? I mean, the way that they actually the art, the design, the artist, and they're like artists as well
They're
too,
so creative,
right? As
yeah.
well. I mean, when it comes to like making any type of design and from your hairstyle and all that great stuff. Let's get back to some music though. So we'll start talking about barbershops all day.
Yeah, thanks, Caesar.
So when in high school, did you also when you wanted to become a reggaeton artist, was it in high school or was it when you actually got out of when you received your GED or through the barbershop? When did you know that you wanted to become a reggaeton artist?
Actually, I was doing music before I came to Chicago.
Okay.
And then when I came to Chicago, I was working in a barbershop, and one of the barbers there, he sings too. He take me to a studio, to the A Quality studio, but by that time A Quality was in a basement.
Yeah.
Great studio, but it was just in a house, and we did a song. Forget the name of it. I got it around, but I forgot the name of it. With Tommy, my old boss that I used to work for him. And after that, I was like digging into music, and I was like, you know what, I need to quit for a little bit. And then I stopped doing music, and that's when I got married, met my wife, we bought a house, we're doing a family until pandemic started. And then when the pandemic started, I was going crazy because I cannot be in a room and do nothing.
Come on, man. Come on, Papa. No,
I
I feel your pain. I feel it, man.
I can't. I need to start moving. I need to start moving. And then I started writing. I was writing for a book. I was not even writing for music. And then I was like, why am I writing for a book when I know how to do music? So I did a song, sent it to one of my friends, Conde. And then he's like, man, this is fire. You want to go record it? I was like, bro, it's pandemic. I was like, studios are open.
Right.
I was like,
Yeah.
okay.
Like,
Studios always open.
Yeah, I was like,
studios.
studios are open. I was like, okay, let's do it. And that's our first song, Entre Tragos.
Yeah.
Then when we put it out there, like, it's just a hit. And then he's like, now you got the head start, now you can go. And that was when I started doing music. And then, I talked to my wife, and then it's like, oh, you ready for this? She's like, okay, let's try it. Let's see how far you can go. And
Big shout out to Wifey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about permission.
It's all about permission.
It's all about
Permission. It's support, right?
No, the support and
It's the
permission.
support.
Out of respect, you got to decide, right? That's no secret word.
It really is. It really is.
It's like, yeah, you want to do it? Yeah, I want to do it too. Let's go. No, but that's good, though,
we'll
man.
try.
That's good. That's good. I mean, I think one of the things is that, we kind of talk about, this with a few other artists as well, too, in the pandemic. And also people that didn't know about their talents that was in the pandemic, and talents started coming out during the pandemic. Because now it's like, for us, it's been doing it for quite some time. We're like in the bed, like, I got to get out of here, right? And all of a sudden you're like, yo, let me see if I can do something else and actually build another talent on top of that. But so many artists have actually came out during the pandemic.
Yeah, because
Like
you went
a
back
slew
to
of-
basics. All the basic things that you loved.
Yeah.
Because everything else in life slowed down.
Yeah.
So you were stuck with yourself.
Yeah.
So what were the things that you loved to do?
Yeah.
And you kind of rekindled that love again. Because you, like you mentioned, family, not that it gets in the way, you get distracted.
Yeah.
You
Of course.
just put your attention on something else for a while. So the pandemic hit. And that's so great. You came out with a song and you actually had it produce everything, A to Z, during the pandemic. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There's so many things that, as far as a reggaeton artist, that, it's kind of like another version of underground, like, of course, reggae, but underground, underground reggae. Then you got the reggaeton, and then you got the underground hip hop, right? Where did you battle?
Not really.
Not really, right?
Not really.
Okay. Did you watch the battles though? Have you watched any battles in Puerto Rico, like where guys going at each other?
And I love it.
Yeah.
But me personal, it's not me. I can do it.
Right.
I can do it. Really good, actually.
Yeah.
Like, I got one of my sons that all my barbers is like, bro, you should play that again. I was like, bro, I don't like it. It's like, it's good, but it's not for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, but I love the battle still, yeah.
Yeah. See that's the underground. That's what touches my heart, right? Because that's where underground.
Rico
want
to see somebody go home crying, from battles.
No, not like that. It's not like you got served. I'm talking like when you used to battle. Of course, you used to battle, but see, battling back then, of course, yeah, you used to actually do the whole 8 Mile and do your thing, right? But then at the same time too, you could be in a circle. Right, in a circle, and you can actually just be, going at it, and it can be multiple people jumping in, right? As far as freestyle, right? More like a freestyle type. I like that. Don't get me wrong, I like the battle too, but
that's what I'm saying. Freestyle and battling.
That's like somebody talking about your mom,
right?
It's like for real, like
always that one that ends up running home crying,
right? Yeah. I mean, but somebody
you went too personal. You should have not said that.
I should have never told you that.
And we're all in the circle like, did you just say that?
I thought that was between you and you, man. Right?
You ain't my friend.
Right. But yeah, that's cool, because if you don't battle, then it's just not your thing. But it's cool that you like to see it. But it also gives you ideas too, right? Because when you hear it from someone else, you're like, yo, I'm digging that, right? Hey, let's do. Have you ever collaborated with, someone that actually battled and rap and say, hey man, I think we should do something together, right? As far as a song or something like that.
So actually, Conde, the guy who we did the song, he write, but man, when he got to the studio with no music, and then he's like, just play the beat, and he starts spinning, da 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 da, and then he's like, can I listen because I don't know what I said? And then he started listening, da 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 da. I was like, bro, how you did that?
Yeah.
Wow. How you did that? He don't write like he write, but he don't write.
Right.
Like it's like
he's like he writes after.
Yeah, he's like he
so
just freestyles so good that all the songs that actually we got another song that we had to drop it in 2 months.
Yeah.
That we did. He went like with just the bass. It's like and because we were speaking about the bass of it, and then he's like, okay, I got the bass of it. And then we did an amazing song, and he do not write. I was like, man, how you do that? Like,
gift, man.
It's a gift.
Yes,
it's
sir.
a gift.
Yes,
creativity flows differently for everybody.
Yeah.
It comes to you, pen on paper. Some people they can just flow it, right?
Flow to your mind.
Just different.
It's that gift, man.
Different flows.
Adios, man. It's that Adios. He hooked them up.
Yeah.
Like say, hey, I'm gonna put all of this in you. Just spit, right? Just. And that's
like
kind of how Biggie did that too. In New York, like he just got on the mic, he just spit, like he was just throwing words back and forth. And I think some of the artists, the underground artists as well too, they just go at it, and it's like, hey, make sure you record me because I need to remember what I said.
Or you ever been in those rooms where they just throw words out?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then they gotta do a whole rap about whatever word you throw out. That's amazing.
Yes.
So.
That's
lots
cool.
of different gifts out there.
Yeah,
Valerie beatbox. Did you know that? No, she beatboxed. Okay,
that's
keep going. I'm sorry.
I want to hear it.
That's Rico. He's just trying to get on your next track. He's just trying to get on.
Let's do the remix.
Yeah, right. Remix, right. Boom, boom. So with reggaeton, there's so much to offer, man. I've loved reggaeton as far as even when they started, as far as with the underground, and just seeing how it just tips off from regular reggae. Because when you put them together, like the song I was playing before we came on, it was kind of, you felt that reggae type feeling, and you gave, and I think reggaeton, of course, gives a lot of compliments to reggae, the original reggae.
Yeah, it does.
Right?
I mean, we were kind of talking about that before the show, right? We were talking like back in the
classics,
90s and early 2000s, like when El General was around.
I mean,
that's old, old school stuff.
Yeah.
And then now you have reggaeton, like.
Because actually, General is the one who bring the reggae to Puerto Rico, and then because he grabbed that and turned it into a reggaeton, and then give him the boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
And that's the beginning of it. So without reggae, it was not reggaeton.
Right.
Yeah. Did you meet any of did you grow up with any of the stars that they are today? Like, did you get a chance to hang out with some of the reggaeton artists when you was in Puerto Rico?
No, I didn't because our town is nobody. It's just there.
You're
it's just,
somebody.
It's just there.
Right.
You go there for
I didn't
seafood.
mean that was like you're somebody, Papa. I'm sorry,
you know.
But that
But
time, but
that-
you wasn't able to
No.
to see the artists that's coming out. Or what about any of the artists that that was? I should ask you this question. So your circle, like the people that you hung out with, were they into reggaeton as well too?
Yes.
Yeah?
I got a couple of
Okay.
friends that are into reggaeton, and actually, I'll be able to meet a couple of artists when I went to Vegas for the Latin Grammys that we went in November. I'll be able to meet a couple of rappers there who's there that I met. I met Lito, the one from Lito Polaco.
Yeah.
Old school, yes.
Nice.
The new school on Rio, Millie. That actually got some pictures. Farina, I met her. It was a couple of artists that I met, and actually met White Lion. I met him
Nice.
too. It was a couple of people that we met over there.
So we have a few photos. So one of the photos is that it's como una entrevista, I think, that you sent me. If we can pull that photo up, it's like a red back. I think it's a red. I think that was a Latin Grammys. The guy had a nice cool hat on there too. A nice that one. Yeah.
That was at the red carpet at the.
That was a Latino Music Awards.
Yeah, that was
También.
at the Latin Grammys, but that was at the hotel of Mandalay Bay.
Okay.
That was at the Mandalay Bay. They got
Yeah.
a red carpet for upcoming artists.
Yes.
And then there they got actually what is her name? She was a artist. Ninel Conde was singing there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ninel Conde was actually singing in that event that we went for the red carpet over there.
So that must have been very like a surreal, like just a moment. You're like, wow, I'm here,
Yeah.
surrounded by all these artists. Like the energy in that room must have been insane.
Yeah.
It was different. Yeah, it was different.
He's like,
yeah.
walking in this room. Hi.
So how did the interview? How did that happen? Like, I mean, did they just call you up and say, "Hey,
Yeah.
we want to interview you"?
So when you're on the red carpet lines, like for that,
Uh-huh.
you have to introduce yourself at the beginning, and then you're gonna have like 4 or 5 people there with the media guys.
Yep.
And then when you present yourself, they're gonna go to one-on-one. It's like, okay, Axel is going out. This is his music, and then they go by base of your media and your whatever you present in that. Because I was presenting actually. Vino Prohibido.
Yeah.
I was presenting Vino Prohibido, so they were like, okay, talk about Vino Prohibido, as Vino Prohibido come out, and all those
Nice.
questions
Wow.
that make us.
Well, I'm getting excited to hear some music.
Yeah, for sure. You know,
Yeah.
and speaking of that, since we said that, that's kind of like the music that we definitely want to make sure that everybody sees, right? Because with that song, and I have to say that when I saw this video, right, and when I saw it, and everybody that doesn't speak Spanish call Forbidden Wine, this is your newest one, right? Is it the latest video that you made? Because that's
The
one that's at
latest
the top.
video.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's the
that's
latest
my latest video. Yes.
Right. Not the latest song.
No, the
but
latest song.
Right, not the latest song, but the latest video. So, tell us a little bit how you
Come out
come out with that song.
with that song.
Yes, sir.
So okay, who did that beat first? Was Blaker. Blaker, I hit him up. He sent me the beat, and I wanted to do something different. I was trying to get something about wine, but it was not even about private wine. I would just want to do something with wine, because I think that I remember by that time we got the membership from Cooper Hawks. So we got free wine
From
so,
Cooper Hawks?
Yeah, so I'm trying to get something that they had to do with that. So I was like, man, wine is good. I kind of like wine. So I tried making a song about private wine, and that's what the song come out. And then I started talking about private wine. What is a private wine? How we can grab a private wine. How we can a little bit of everything. It's a little bit hard to explain it in English.
Well, I mean, wine is spirits.
It's spirit.
It's a feel good. You know, it's about communicating with people, and it's social.
Spike it up a little bit.
You know, so this is gonna be interesting.
When I saw it, I was like, man, I'm feeling this. I must have played it like 3 times. And I was like, yeah, I'm feeling this. I like this one. All right, everybody. So this is Forbidden Wine. Ya tu sabes, mi gente. This is my man, Axel Ramos. Here we go.
Lo que pasó fue que pasó. No me arrepiento, porque no me arrepiento lo que pasó. Tú tienes marido, esto es prohibido. No sé si con los tragos se te olvido, pero mis labios me saben a vino. Vino prohibido, besos escondidos, de esos que matan cuando son de amigos. Vino prohibido, besos escondidos, de esos que matan cuando son de amigos. Me saben a vino, vino y ella no se fue. Que tú tienes marido, mami, yo lo sé. Fueron como 4 botellas de Moe y 2 de ellas en tu cuerpo derramé. Y nos dejamos llevar, suena el celular. Y yo dándote duro, no quisiste contestar. Los gemidos fueron parte de una escena sexual. Y el sabor a vino no se me quiere olvidar. Y nos dejamos llevar, suena el celular. Y yo dándote duro, no quisiste contestar. Los gemidos fueron parte de una escena sexual. Y el sabor a vino no se me quiere olvidar. Porque no me arrepiento lo que pasó. Tú tienes marido, esto es prohibido. No sé si con los tragos se te olvido, pero mis labios me saben a vino. Vino prohibido, besos escondidos, de esos que matan cuando son de amigos. Vino prohibido, besos escondidos, de esos que matan cuando son de amigos. ¿Acaso no te acuerdas cuando brinqué la cuerda? Fueron tantas veces que ya yo perdí la cuenta. Yo no me arrepiento, como quieres que te mienta. Si parece liqueo, tengo yo la herramienta. Y liquea pa' aquí, y liquea pa' allá. Y yo tapando roto pa' poder acabar. Y liquea pa' aquí, y liquea pa' allá. Ahora tú me entiendes, no te puedo olvidar tan fácil. De tanto bellaqueo bien nasty. La sábana moja los dos happy, haciendo posiciones sarcásticas, un poco romantic, tan fácil. De tanto bellaqueo bien nasty. La sábana moja los dos happy, haciendo posiciones sarcásticas, un poco romantic.
So bro, so this girl, that I was walking the other day, she almost fell, right? I think she was married, I don't know. But I know she was kinda hot though.
Cacho mío, esos son como vinos prohibidos.
¿Qué vino prohibido, bro? Ten tranquilo, si se puede. Este man, bro. I lost because of you. Psh.
Lo que pasó fue que pasó. No me arrepiento. Lo que pasó fue que pasó. No me arrepiento. Axel, Equality, Blaker, on the beat. Un trago de vino no se le niega a nadie, ¿no? Vino prohibido, besos escondidos, de esos que matan cuando son de amigos. Vino prohibido, besos escondidos, de esos que matan cuando son de amigos.
Dale, ñemo, despiértate.
Damn. Alright. You finished the food, at least? Shit.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. That's my guy, Axel Ramos, man. That was good, man. That was good.
Thank you.
Creative video.
Man, hey, you know, I have to say that, you know, just I love to see, one of the biggest things I love about, you know, just the show, but just seeing upcoming artists is knowing that even though you're from Puerto Rico, we got cats here that's actually upcoming as well too, and has that same style here in Chicago. Like, it's just that feeling, it's that style that we actually have in Chicago of the gyms that we have. And then when you actually come out with a nice video like that, I'm like, yo, sign that guy, sign him right away. You know what I mean? Because these are things that actually touches us to be able to say, hey, you know, this guy's gonna go places.
I like
right?
the video. The video was very creative. It was done
Thank you.
well. And
Thank
it
you.
told a story.
Yeah.
Bingo.
It told the story.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So it's like, you know, once I heard your intro,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, forbidden wine.
Yeah.
I got you. I should have known too. You were talking about Cooper Hawk, so I'm like, okay, are we talking cheese and wine? Or are we talking about wine?
Wine.
So it was. I really do like that. It's a good song.
Yeah,
Thank you.
And
Appreciate
the video
that.
was very complimentary to the song because it did tell the story.
Yes.
And you added your little things of comedy, and which kind of made you personable and relatable.
Yes.
You know, Rico's in here playing video games. I don't know
That's what
how
I
many
do.
hours
That's
a
what I
day.
do. Call of Duty.
Me too.
That's why he can relate to that part.
That's what I do.
Me too.
You too, right? Call of Duty.
Anyway, congratulations.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
Job well done.
Also, we congratulate you because I got a shirt coming. You somehow big.
Yay.
Yeah, you know, I mean.
It's for your next video.
Tomorrow. Actually, we're doing a video tomorrow. No.
So, you know, this shirt right here, man, the Rico No Suave show shirt is kind of like a symbolism of great gyms like yourself,
Yeah.
right?
Thank you.
People that come out as far as with great music, but also work really hard, even in like you're like me, I was shivering during the pandemic, like I gotta get out of here. But then all of a sudden I started, let me focus on another talent. Let me focus on some other things that is gonna make me even explode when I'm ready to get back out there and do my thing. The doors open again when the studio open, right? So you said studio, okay, let's go, right? Let's do it right away. So this right here from the Rico No Suave show, we want to say congratulations, man.
Thank you.
You're always welcome here, Papa.
Congratulations.
Yes, sir, Papito.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir. You gotta show him the shirt. Yeah. Let him know. That's the sorry. Hey,
No
Cesar
Suave.
Chavez that said, what did he say? Hold on, let me make sure I got that. Hey, Cesar. Papa, he said, ain't nobody messing with my boy, man. He said the F word, but I know.
Caesar. We got you, Caesar.
Yeah, and then my man Justin Sawyer checking in. What's up, my man? He said Vegas. He said, I'm gonna have to get him
Justin.
stay away from Vegas. Yay, John T. Free said, yes, great song, great video. Yes, he's like, oh man. And then
Primo.
Primo through it.
Primo says the takeaway. Those married women are trouble. Forbidden wine.
Yeah, so you know, it's a lot of great things, man. A lot of great things that that we have. And Violetta. Sorry, Violetta. She says, have you ever met Ray Pina?
Pina, no. He
No.
was not at the Grammys when we won.
Oh, okay. He was not there? Okay. Cool.
Good
Yes.
question. Thanks for
Yeah,
chatting in,
good
Violetta.
question. Man, so we got your, we also had your social media that we want to put up there because we want to make sure everybody knows exactly where you're at. So the first one is, Axel.pr, Puerto Rico, right? So
Hey.
make sure you guys check him out on Instagram, right? So that is there. Here's the next one. Facebook, boom, same thing. Axel.pr, like we always do about this time. Yep, Facebook. Make sure you go and check him out there. And also on the tweet the Twitter, everybody, at Axel_PR, Puerto Rico otra vez. Let's do it again. All right, here is the last one. Yeah, he is Axel.PR on YouTube. Yeah, so make sure you guys subscribe to that channel. Make sure you get all of his songs. don't try to download them. Ask them first, right? Copyright, right? Make sure you ask them first.
Ask them first.
Yeah, exactly.
Pay the fee.
Axel first.
Axel
right? Exactly. So you got to make sure you actually go ahead and subscribe. Make sure you actually support my guy, man. I'm so happy that you were actually here on the show. We're gonna go over our social media. Let's go over our social media.
Real quick, is there a place they can download? They can purchase a download of that song at this time?
Every platform.
Every
Spotify,
platform,
Apple
okay.
Music, all of them. They
So
are
you
on all
guys
of
can
them.
find it. Don't be trying to get that clip from YouTube.
Right.
Apple Music, Spotify.
Spotify, all of them,
Okay.
like Tidal, Deezer.
Search for it.
Yep.
It's a good song.
Just
Thank
go
you.
because you're at close
really
to
is.
150,000 views
a good
on
song.
this Forbidden Wine.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's good. All right, here we go. Here is, so we can get out of here because I know you guys love the show. You still want to stay with us. www.RicoNoSuaveShow.com is where you'll find us on our website. Check out our past photos, our past videos as well too, también.
Yeah.
And also make sure you check out some of the DJs as well. All right, here is the next one. And Rico No Suave Show is our official account on Instagram, right? So make sure you go and check us out there on Instagram también. All right, here's the next one. Facebook, boom, yes, at Rico No Suave Show, yes. Make sure you like.
Love, love, love.
Yep, just like what she said. All right, here is, we're on there too. YouTube, Rico No Suave Show. Make sure you subscribe to our show, everybody. Make sure you have a great time and make sure you follow us there. Subscribe to our channel. Last but not least, we have boom, Mixcloud.com/Rico No Suave Show. Mixcloud free account. Make sure you just go ahead and actually listen to our music. Listen to, if you like the podcast piece, make sure you listen to us there.
Get your account. We do specials on Mixcloud.
Yes.
So make sure you get your account.
Everybody, I want to say thank you guys, but put your hands together for none other than my man, Axel Ramos. Thank you, Papa. Thank you,
Appreciate
man.
that.
Man, thank you so much for being on the show, man. And we're going to check in with you probably a year down the line, right? The show is getting bigger. Our show is getting bigger, so hopefully by the time, you got on the red carpet, we'll see you on the red carpet también at the Latin Music Award.
Yes, sir.
Man.
Yes, sir.
So we're definitely going to be there and support you like always, man. So keep in contact with us. Once again, big shout out to Carlitos for actually bringing you here as far as with us before. Thank you, Carlitos. Carlitos in the house, ya tú sabes. So thank you everybody for actually tuning in with us here on the Rico No Suave Show as we get off on the show, and we'll see you guys next week. Next week we have none other than China Meyer. She will be on the show remotely. We're going to be doing a virtual kind of like a Zoom feature, but she will be talking about her as an inspirational author, right, about a book of faith, right, from God. So she's going to be here on the channel with us next week. So I want to thank everybody. Gracias a todos mi gente for actually being here on the show with us. And don't forget to share all of our content because we're continuously rising to the top, everybody. And everybody at the barbershop, ya tú sabes, keep cutting that hair, keep making it happen because you already know I'm about to come over there and give you a haircut. I'll pay for it, man. I'll pay for it. I'll pay for it. I'll keep following. All right, everybody, we got to get out of here, and we want to thank you guys so much as we end off the show just like this.